And welcome back to the Second Round Podcast. It's another episode, another day. You got your boy, Matt Hags. We got Josh George. We got Jaylee Baby. And then there's a guy in a baseball uniform.
Who's this fella?
Who's that guy?
Fuck is this guy?
He's a former special guest, now full-time member, Mikey Bikey.
Better late
Jazz
than pregnant,
snaps.
Hags.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. Better late than pregnant, buddy. I respect it.
Great opening line.
Yeah. That's what you're. That's you, Mikey. Better late than pregnant.
That's
Bikey.
you, Mike Bike.
yeah. I'm calling you Mike Bike on the pod.
You just strolled into. Oh fuck!
Oh, and Clarky, Zach,
Yeah, and Zach's here.
and the man who's in the clouds pre-pod.
Full of fucking steak.
Oh,
Bullshit.
what were you talking about just then?
Better late than
Better
pregnant?
late than pregnant.
Yeah.
No, before that.
I don't know. We were talking about.
He
fucking-
said-
No, you said
he said,
you
"Here's
said
Mike."
something, but then it kind of got cut off, and then something.
Don't fucking know.
No, he said Mike Bike.
Anyway, I'll think of it in a
I
second.
said that's you, Mike Bike.
Yeah,
Like
like
it hit me right before you said that.
just
and then
letting
said
you
it,
know.
and
Just
fuck.
letting you know that's your official name on the podcast.
Okay.
I'm putting Mike Bike as your
Sounds
card.
good.
Yeah.
That's
We all
perfect.
get nicknames?
Yeah, well, we got Hag, Sauce, Jail, Mike Bike, and then just Zach. So.
I'm already with that.
So Mike decided to join us after Stevie had to keep saving lives, doing what he's doing as always. So we're glad. We thought we were better with 5. You know, more cooks in the kitchen sometimes is wrong, but when it's a nice jerk circle like we got going here, the more the merrier. You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah.
remember what I was gonna say.
Speaking of the jerk circle.
Yeah. I was like, we're like Olive Garden now. You welcome. You're now family. You're family now.
the fact that that's your favorite.
That's what I was gonna reference Dom.
Is that
but I
what
was
we're
like,
waiting
it's too
for?
easy. I'm sorry.
Well, actually, that's actually a good segue.
I was gonna reference Fast, but
You should have kept that forgotten.
Yeah.
no, it was too much of a mystery. So at least now it's out there.
Yeah, now we know. Now it's
Yeah,
solved.
Now it's
Yeah.
yeah.
So I thought we could start this pod.
I seen a screen, or like you sent the thing to my thing, and it's probably like 3 iPhone lengths long.
Yeah, it's so remember a couple episodes ago, getting a little touchy-feely there. I love it.
No, it was Mike. Mike had his.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I just
Respect,
didn't
yeah.
want my deviated septum in the mic, like Darth Vader. Or
Oh no, that's actually very fair. Yeah, let's put that down a little bit. Just
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
I also wanted to get us more disabilities.
Sure.
I wanted to get us more disabilities on the podcast as well. I thought I was very one-sided in that category. We went from Stevie Rideout, the fucking little like Chris Hemsworth, clean-cut, beautiful man saving lives, to like
So
Mike, who's
hot.
also a beautiful man, but sounds like a foghorn when he wakes up. So you
Later
know.
on the pod, we'll discuss who can hold their breath longer, me or Hags.
Yeah, that's a battle. I was holy fuck, dude! I was winning battles
Right
in that
away.
hot tub. I don't know if anyone remembers this. But we had a hold your breath competition in the hot tub at Humber, and I won one.
Yeah, you beat me.
Yeah,
Did I win when I played?
I think you did.
No, you lost big time.
Yeah, I know.
That's fucking
It was
bullshit.
me, you, and Hags. I remember.
Yeah,
you
went
came up.
first.
I
Someone else
did
came
not
in-
go out first.
Yes.
Yeah,
No, you're fucked.
Yes.
No,
I think you were fucked.
no.
That was right after you threw up tequila.
Yeah.
I still won.
I don't know. You don't have a lot of credibility
We're
with
gonna have
that.
to do this again.
I was in this hot tub when this happened, and I don't remember this happening.
I didn't remember it happening until
No,
you said it.
I know we did that, but I don't think I finished last. If I finished last, that's respectable because I was down there for a fucking trot.
There was one point where I started seeing stars, and I said, "Am I committed?" That's what I said to myself. I said, "Am I committed to the grind?"
Starts floating.
Yeah, like I started losing my breath. Like I was.
I started blowing air out to get that, like, you know, when
Yes.
you're filled and then you blow it out to get that
And
little
in the
second
reserve
wind.
tank.
My reserves are so low too. Like it's
You got to try to let like one bubble out
yeah,
at a
just
time.
a little bit at
Yeah.
a time. Yeah, it was a battle. Yeah.
Do you think they did that in the Titan?
No, they didn't have time.
Flag.
They didn't have
It's
time.
yellow.
Yeah, that's
They-
Come here. It's a booking.
Oh, that's a red.
I'd
Ball's
say-
right here.
I'd say the dad didn't even have enough time to look at his son, let alone fucking, you know, say I'm sorry for dragging your.
We're sorry
dumb
for
ass
your
down
loss.
here." Yeah, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
So speaking of fucked up things, remember how I I told you this episodes ago now that as we were aware, I have really fucked up dreams, and like
Yes!
they're
Oh,
really-
yeah.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
So
I'm fired up.
I had a fucked one. Woke up at like 5 a.m. because of it, and immediately got out my phone
Last
and wrote
night?
it down. No, this is probably like 2 nights ago.
Okay.
Ish.
Yeah, because I was asking him to tell me then, and I was like, no, save it.
No,
And
yeah,
he was like,
save
no,
it.
I'm saving it.
So it's like a TV episode. Really, there's stages to it.
Okay,
Yeah,
there's
it's like a movie script. Dude.
Yeah.
Is there characters?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
I didn't really name them, but like they were there. So
Would you say there's 3 acts?
2 acts.
Okay.
Actually, maybe 3, but the third one's real short. But
Oh no.
so it starts with me in like a cabin, okay? And it kind of I can picture the outside, and the outside resembles the cabin next door over there.
Yeah.
And the inside is like a Friday the 13th.
So
like
do you
cabin in
wanna
the woods, like
describe
log,
it?
like it's like a log inside with like lamps in the corner that are dimly lit, like a fucking sofa that like your great grandmother had that like you'd sink into and it was like scratchy almost.
It's like Will's house from Stranger Things.
Kind of a little bit of a Stranger Things vibe.
Got
That's
it.
a good. That's a good
Bang.
connection.
There you
It's
go.
just like old and like
yeah, just really
musty
old,
and-
musty, just a lot of vibes. And immediately, someone's trying to kill us. There's like 4 of us in the house.
Who's there?
No one I can say definitely. Like it's not like a you or just.
It's a lot like Stranger Things.
It's just like it was. I say in my notes. Read that. Stranger Things style is the first thing I said. Like it feels very strange,
Oh, I'm
and
locked
it gets,
in. I'm
it
locked
gets,
in.
it
You're
gets
dialed.
more stranger. Okay, so it's kind of like that. I'm like something's trying to fucking get us. So we're like moving around the cabin trying to hide, and like in moments I'd be like in a closet, and you'd see like a hooded figure like kind of like walk behind. I'm like sweating. I'm like, motherfucker. It's like the world's most fucked game of hide and seek. Like I'm fucking sprinting, and it's like the cabin somehow feels massive, but isn't. Like when you're looking at it, it's like the room feels like it's this big, but I'm like sprinting down a hallway for like 10 minutes with this fucker behind me. Like I'm like he's slow as fuck. Okay, they're always slow. It's
Are
like a
you
Friday
running
the
around in
13th.
circles in the house, or are you just
Kind
running
of, but
down
it's
the
just like I just like show up in different rooms, and it's like every time it's a new room. It's like the biggest house ever. But
Are you
it's not.
trapped and you can't get out?
Yeah, like I can't. I'm trying to find my way out. I'm like catching other people. We're like planning together. There's a moment where like I run into this person, and it's not someone I can name. It's just like generic face.
Yeah.
Some face that
You know
I'm
that you only
picturing.
dream about
People
faces
you've
you've
seen,
actually
yeah,
seen.
which is
You can only picture faces that you've actually seen.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
creepy shit. So
Fuck,
I've seen
that
this
is
face
creepy.
somewhere, but so we're like doing a thing, and like we're running around the corner, and the guy gets her and like slits her throat in front of me. So
Oh,
I'm like,
cheers.
fucking
Oh my
God.
sprinting down the thing.
Okay.
And how much of this do you see?
Everything. I see blood, fucking porn, and I book around the corner.
Everything.
Yeah. So
How do you see someone get their throat
So that's
slit
where,
and
so
you
that's
don't
where I
wake
would
up?
stop myself at point number 1 right there.
yeah. No.
That's right.
We're
Yeah.
still-
I wake up. I'm like, okay.
No, we're
I'm
still
going
in
to
it.
watch fucking Digimon or something.
Care Bears countdown coming up.
No, it gets worse. So I finally find my way out, right? So I kick open the door, and when I kick open the door, it extremely resembles the cabin over there. Like I'm about to run down his driveway. And for those of you that don't
describe
know,
it.
Yeah, describe the
his
cabin over there.
driveway is like a gravel driveway with 2 posts at the end, and there's a street light because it's on like just off a main road. So
It's on a-
there's
it's on a
street
steep
light
hill, too.
just off the steep hill, so you can see the light at the bottom. But you can't see anything else because it's dark. Because it's literally like the only street light on that road. It's fucked.
It is creepy
And there's
as
like
fuck.
trees over this driveway, so it's not open. It's like you're going down. Like imagine a tunnel of trees. Like it's very dark, very thick woods going down this driveway. So I start to run down the driveway, and as I'm halfway down, the fucking hooded figure comes around the corner. So I'm like, motherfucker. So I turn around, I sprint back up, and then I'm like trying to get in the woods. So I run in the woods behind his house, and then I see the hooded figure go back into the cabin. So I'm like, oh, do I
You're like,
make a
I'm
break
good.
and freight for it? What do I do? Is he gonna try and find me?
What's this
Then-
guy's name at this point?
We don't have a name for him. It's just like imagine like the Grim Reaper, but a little less like cartoonish. Like just like fucking cloaked figure, like just big hood draped. Just
Death
like,
Eater from Harry Potter.
yeah, kind of Death maybe kind of like not zombie-ish, but just like I can't see his face. I haven't seen his face yet. It's just like darkness, hooded, dark figure. So I'm like, should I go in the cab? I'm definitely not going in the cab, but I'm like, should I make a break for it somewhere else? And in this world, because this is next to my house, for people that actually know where I live, my house isn't there. It's like all woods around it, but the layout directly around the cabin is like it. Then a set of headlights come up. So then a car drives up, and I'm like, I'm going to get in this
In the
fucking
car
thing.
and fucking go.
So I run up to the car, I'm pounding on the guy's window. He gets out. It's like the owner of the cabin, and he's like, what are we doing? Like, what's wrong? What's going on? And then he's like, is that smoke? And we turn around, and the lawn is now on fire, and it's like moving towards the car. And I'm like, dude, get in the fucking car, get in the car. He's like, I can't. And like we get in, now the car won't start. Classic. It's like every fucking movie. So I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So I'm panicking, and then we turn again to get out of the car to like make a run, and the cloaked figure's there. And by then, somehow, 2 more people have joined us. I don't know how they got there. I'm not going to lie. There's a gap in that moment in my memory when I woke up. But now 2 more people are with us. So there's 4 total. So I look at them, and he looks at me. He's like, we should fight him. And he fucking hauls out a gun out of his thing. And I'm like, we're winning. Yeah?
Question.
Yep. Give me him.
The first guy, you said it was a girl that died first when you seen him slit her
Yeah,
neck?
she got her fucking throat slit.
Was she black?
No, she was not. No, we're not racist. Yeah, no.
No, I'm not saying that.
Usually-
Everybody knows every classic horror movie.
It's a movie trope.
Yeah,
it is
it's
trope.
just
No,
a
she was
classic
not-
movie thing.
I mean, honestly, not a lot of diversity.
Because you're
in this
not a
dream.
you're not
I'm
a big
gonna lie,
you're
not
not
a lot
a
of
big
diversity.
You're not a big horror movie guy, so
No.
I didn't think that would happen.
Yeah.
Not a lot of diversity.
Talking to there.
Talking to.
So, open this, please. So
That's
I was confused, but I get you now. I
yeah,
get,
it's a classic. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
In every-
Scream,
in every horror
Scream,
movie,
Yeah,
you're
like-
totally right.
So hot though.
it sounded it was red hot, but I agree with you.
I would've-
Oh, okay.
I'm
I didn't mean
offending
it sound like
you.
that.
I would have
I'm offending
prefaced
you.
the fact that
It's
most horror
trope,
movies
yeah.
start with
not just
Oh,
stage the
okay,
question.
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
didn't
asked
mean it
it
like
like
that.
it's a multiple choice. Like
Yeah.
no,
was she black?
I didn't mean it like that.
I
Sorry.
joined the one episode that you get canceled. Fuck.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
so
I actually debated asking that, but I was like, everybody knows that that's like a big cliche thing.
we
got
do
you.
when you say it.
What do you
Yeah.
do when you assume?
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
I mean, everybody knows it.
Are you sure? So
Well, anyway, I apologize.
he rips like a shotgun out of the back seat, and I'm kind of looking at him, and I remember this. There's 2 thoughts I remember that happen in this moment of the dream. And both of them are kind of like, I think, when I started to realize it was a dream, because at this point I didn't, because I usually figure it out at a time, and then it's like, I'm good.
What happens when you figure it out?
Usually I just say I want to wake up, because I can't control it. I'm like, I know I'm dreaming, fuck this, get out.
Yeah, it's a lucid dream, right?
Yeah, but so lucid dreams you can control. I don't know the term for it,
Is
but
that
I
what
have
that
like
means?
lucid
dreams mean you
It's
can
like
control-
you can control your
Yeah.
dream and make stuff happen because you're aware you're in a dream world and in a dream state. What I have is like I become self-aware and pull myself out. I don't wake up.
That's
because,
what I'm like.
Yeah, like I'm like fuck this. Like
Yeah.
I mentally abused it. So this is coming on.
I remember like having dreams where like I literally like dial in and I'm like, oh fuck, like
Yeah.
this is me, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I can wake up now, or I'm gonna stay asleep and see what happens.
Yeah.
like I've literally had that where I've thought to myself,
It's like a lucid
I can
dream.
choose.
Yeah,
to-
that is a
I guess so,
lucid
but like
is.
I don't actually control what's going on. Picture like as if you're watching a movie.
I feel like you can if you train yourself.
Yeah, you can.
You probably
people
could,
do.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
takes
I
a
probably
while. To
could.
get
Rather than
going.
I'm gonna pull myself out of this dream, I was like, I'm gonna make this dream way cooler.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
That's like you train yourself basically. Like I've been thinking about doing it, but anyways, that's a story for another day. So to finish it off, because I know this is long, but this is pretty much the climax. So he gets the gun out and he starts shooting it. Okay, and I'm like, why the fuck didn't you get that earlier? But anyways, I'm like, you're just a fucking moron. So he starts shooting it, and the thing's like taking bullets, but then like. It like calls to the depths of hell, and shit starts coming out of the ground like trees, and one like impales someone next to me. So I'm like, this is fucking the beaches in Normandy. Like, I gotta make a mental note here to get away. So he's shooting it, and it just rips off his head. So then I'm the only one standing because the trees impaled the other 2 people that magically made it out of the cabin. Okay, so this is the moment where my brain was like. So I'm looking at all this, and this is the exact thought, and I swear to God, I can vividly remember having this thought. At this point, I didn't really know if it was a dream, but I could kind of like half tell. I literally said to myself, I have it written down. I go, I'd rather die quick now than deal with whatever comes next. So I sprint at the thing, and it rips my head off, and that's when I wake up.
I was too scared that I'd actually die.
Yeah, so I literally said I was like, good thing it was a dream. Because I was literally like, I'd rather die than deal with whatever's coming next. And I sprinted at it. I can imagine the pain, kind of like the pressure on my head.
Yeah.
Of it like ripping. And then that's when I woke up in a cold sweat. And I was like, that was fucked. And I just pulled out my phone and started
Jesus
writing
Christ, man.
Did you
Whatever
fa-
I could remember.
You guys ever have those dreams where you're like falling off something?
Yeah,
like falling
man.
off a building.
Yeah,
They always
yeah,
had
yeah,
me
yeah.
all the time.
And do you kick?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I kick.
I
all the
always
time.
kick.
Yeah.
And I wake
kick,
myself
or like,
up.
Yeah.
Or like sometimes I like kick my head forward. It's
Yes.
like, fuck, or, jump.
I'll do like a huge like twitch jump.
Like a full
Yeah.
body?
yeah, like I'm
Yeah.
like
Yes.
that. And like
Yeah.
I'll feel myself like do
Following.
it when I
Oh,
wake up.
I-
yeah.
Do you laugh at yourself when you do
Literally,
it?
fucking probably put a ruler between my body and the ground when I wake up.
You want to know something? Sorry, Mikey.
Oh,
go
I was
ahead.
just gonna say, like, you guys wouldn't have experienced this before, but like when I had seizures, like back when I was younger, like one of my I used to like hallucinate while I was seizing, like I thought it was a dream, and then it was actually me having a seizure. So like
That's fucking scary.
oh, it was terrifying. And one of them was like I was on a boat and it was like sinking down the middle, and I thought I was like sinking like through my bed, but I thought I was lying on a boat like sinking through it. But I was actually just like seizing on top of my bed like uncontrollably.
What the fuck?
Like it's so terrifying.
I did not know that's what seizures are.
No, like that's just like the type I only had seizures in my sleep. Like people can have them like while they're awake, but I'd only have them when I was asleep. So like the first time I ever had a seizure, I was like hallucinating, and I was like a human pretzel, like like when your like arms and legs are like
Yeah, what are they
that.
called?
Yeah, like that's what I felt like. I was like trying to get out of it, like I was like I can't move, and then like my mom woke me up, was like no, like you just had a fucking seizure, like
You're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
word.
Did she say that like word for word?
Yeah, she was like, "You just had a seizure," and then I was like, "What? What?"
Oh, word.
Because I was like 10, and I tried to jump up out of bed.
More
My
so
legs
wondering-
didn't work.
More so
That's
wondering.
fine.
Yeah.
Can
that's
you
crazy.
imagine the wombo combo of my dreams as you're seizing?
Oh my god!
I think you actually
Oh my
die.
God.
I'd probably go for a bath while I was right.
I'd probably do that hold the breath competition and just.
Like, I guys see ya. Like,
You know what though, Hags? Your dreams are cool. Like you're lucky to have cool dreams like that. Like my
I mean,
dreams,
when
I
you
like
wake
break
up
my favorite knife, and then I'm like, "Oh shit!" And I wake up, I'm like, "Oh, I pissed myself." It's like that's pretty cool. Like you like literally had a movie.
Yeah,
as a
that-
dream.
I have like movie dreams too, man. My dreams are sick.
Yeah, and you just wake up, piss
But
yourself.
not
You're like,
like-
not again.
God damn it again!
It's like, I'm 26. Come on.
Sam's really swimming in it.
Sam got it all over leg.
Yeah.
This is the 4th time this week. And it's Thursday.
We have a plastic cover now, so it just floats. Just cover.
Runs out. You got a tube, and you just tie it to the end of your dick. And she wakes up to like a little waterfall, and she's like, "Fucking Christ!" She's
I ever see
like,
Mike in
she's like-
Costco.
She's like, "What the fuck?"
If I ever see Mike in Costco with a fucking XL pack of like Pampers, fucking men's underwear.
Oh, it depends.
Yeah, I'll
Depends.
know. I'll know why.
Yeah.
Do you guys get like more vivid dreams when you're like awake, but you're asleep, kind of like when you first,
Daydream?
No, like when you first wake up. Let's say it's like 6 a.m. and you're like, oh sweet, I got another hour of sleep.
Yeah.
That stage.
That's when you have dreams.
Yeah.
So like, you don't have dreams in the middle of the night. 'Cause that's when you're in deep
REM?
sleep. It's when
I
you're
always had
starting
dreams
to
in the middle of the
end.
night.
You only
Yeah,
remember.
but that means you sleep like shit.
I like. Well, I feel like I'm asleep for a bit before I have my dream.
But you sleep in cycles, right? It's like 1 hour cycles. You only remember the dream in your last sleep cycle. That last
Okay.
1 hour.
Hence why I wake up and then I'm like, yeah, like I probably had crazy fucking like,
Like I wake up and remember everything that happened in my dream, but I'll forget it like in a little short while.
yeah, it's
I'll
like
forget it in
they're
2
very-
seconds
They're right
then.
they're at
Really?
the like
It's fucked.
yeah, so it's because it's like a part of your brain that's not. I can't remember the name of that part of your brain, but it's not meant for like.
Cerebellum.
Yeah, it's like not meant for capturing memories or
Dartboard.
whatever. It's like
Cerebrum.
Cerebrum.
yeah. I don't
One
know.
of 5 of those things.
I said yeah as if you're right. I don't
Hypothalamus.
fucking know.
I think cerebrum sounds
we
right.
need Stevie back.
What's cerebral palsy?
Yeah, you're definitely not getting the smarts with me.
Yeah, don't worry. You're still contributing.
You're getting
to
the
we
funny
know
jokes.
nothing about nothing.
I don't know about the anatomy part.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was an adventure for me. It was. It's one of those ones where I woke up and I was like, can't wait to tell you guys, but I was also like, why does this happen to me?
I feel like you should go see somebody.
I don't. It's too common, man. It's really fucking common. I don't want to rehash what we talked about on that pod, but like literally every second night, I have some type of dream at that level where it's like a movie, but it's a scary movie. It's never a cool movie. It's never fucking Haley Steinfeld.
Man,
and
my
fucking
dreams are
someone else
fucking
is just going
sick.
down on your boy. Never. At least I don't remember those ones. Let me fucking tell you.
So let me
too
reiterate.
quick.
You should go see somebody.
I am really quick, so it's probably just way too fast for her. I'm probably. It's just I get disappointed in the dream, and my brain's like, "We'd rather you remember getting your throat slit." Honestly, at this point, you know.
Yeah, they don't want you to remember the 2 pumps and a funny
No.
face.
Oh my fuck, Zach, what's your dream, buddy? What
Oh, I
dreams
don't
do
know.
you
I
have?
can't remember right now.
Oh,
It's just
what kind of cool dreams do you have though? Like dreams of like
going like on vacation.
Just going.
Like,
Just fucking go.
I remember I had a dream. I remember I had a dream one time where I was at fucking Hollywood Studios and we went to fucking went on Tower of Terror, and I remember like vividly being on the Tower of Terror in my dream, and it was
Yeah?
sick. Yeah.
I usually have dreams of like DPs, crack it open, big old sip,
No, you
It's
don't.
like a big old montage
Big-
of
big
just
old-
hands opening.
big old sip, and I tell myself like every time in the dream, it's like, oh yeah, baby.
The dream is just him
Good-
smoking a
good first
fucking
sip.
12 pack.
Jail's dream is like he gets a knock on the door. It's like, are you Anthony Roach? It's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, we have an order for 500 cases of Diet Pepsi.
Yes, let's go.
It's all they pay for. So.
Jill wakes up hard as a rock day.
I wake up and I'm pissed.
He's wet the bed.
He looks out. Oh, I pissed myself.
There's just empty cans of DP. I was drinking them in my sleep.
Just DP and piss all over the floor.
My white sheets are just fully black.
Black?
DPs, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, we were talking about pissing yourself. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I gotta go to a doctor. Me? I'd rather get my throat slit in a dream than piss black. Holy
That's
fuck.
Jill's piss right there.
Yikes.
Oh man, that'd be fucking
That'd
tough.
be a fucking problem, let me tell you. Real quick, side note, once we get that switcher, which may or may not have ordered, my favorite thing is going to be able to not having to check on the cameras because I'll be able to see every feed on the TV.
It's gonna, yeah, no, it's
It's
gonna
going
be
to be
sick.
so nice. But
Mike, you
anyways,
joined at a good time.
Yeah, you joined at maybe the peak.
We're elevated.
No, it's the start of the exponential growth.
Yeah.
Realistically, boys,
We're down here
I'm
still.
just happy that I got asked
Shoot
before
him.
escape one. Let's just get let's get that out of the way.
I mean, we'll have him on as a special
I mean, we
guest
can
from
shit
time
talk him. He's not gonna listen
Yeah.
to it.
No.
That's so true. That's so true. Can't wait to... Yeah, honestly, Scaplin, I hope you don't get the job in Gander, bud.
You can get it. Didn't sound like it.
I don't think he wants to go, man.
I don't think he does either. I wouldn't want to go, man. I can imagine doing
I
that. That's
kind of
tough.
gave myself one of these when he said that he bombed it.
You did
I was
what?
like, yeah, like it sucks, but
Yeah. Fuck yeah, my buddy's not going.
Oh, it was a senior position, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he just graduated.
Too
2
many
months ago.
buddies are going at the same time. Like, we gotta chill
Like
out.
I would be like kind of terrified, like
I just wouldn't have applied.
right out of school, like a senior position, because then
yeah,
they're
but
gonna
just
be looking
apply.
at you.
Just apply for everything. and see
Oh,
what
I
happens.
agree. Like if you get the job,
What
it's
if you
awesome.
get it?
Yeah, no, it's great, and you make more money and stuff. But like a similar situation happened to me when I first got out of school, where like I was offered a job that was like probably above my knowledge and pay grade, and I was like,
My IQ.
I was low key
Above
like
my chromosomes.
Yeah. Flag.
That's a red.
It's gonna have to be subbed off here.
But yeah, but
I'm not having it. I'm not having it anymore.
That's the new...
Man is gonna have to have
That's
talk
the
with
last
me.
four guys, but someone gets a flag and you can sub someone in during it.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Hags needs to develop a yellow card system that he has, so we
I
all.
can make a graphic and it comes up like a little
No, you
thing.
just go buy a yellow card. Just get a piece of construction
Just-
paper.
God.
It's my fucking yellow card.
Buy some fucking yellow construction
Doesn't
paper.
need to be digital. You can just hold it
And
up.
then when you get two yellow cards, you gotta fucking.
We're just gonna
shove
make a
up for
content
15
house with a bunch of
minutes.
props.
Anyway,
Content coming's gonna be crazy, man.
my point just was it would definitely be intimidating, even though it's like would
Oh,
be
hell
great
yeah.
for him.
I've had similar experience where it's like I'm doing something I should not be doing.
Yeah.
Like you feel unqualified. Like
No, yeah, I am unqualified. There was no feeling of it. So I should not be in this position right now.
This goes here, and the bridge is falling.
And you're dead.
Hey, there goes that mother on her baby with her.
he goes, I really should have tested the model first.
There goes $1 million.
Rebuild me a life-size replica.
Why didn't we use crash test dummies instead of really?
That's probably what the boys at Muskrat are thinking right now.
Oh, flag. Hey, shout out to my boys.
shout out to my first liners.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. So I did come up with one topic though that I felt like could kind of push us along, especially for Mike's first one, because Mike is a man who likes to debate. Okay, he's a little bit of a debater. Okay, which is good. We need more of that. We need more conflict on this podcast. We don't got enough of it. So I thought what we could start with was we were going to do a King of the Hill. Okay, I'm not going to be in it. It's for you guys. I will be the tiebreaker if there's
King
a
of the
tie.
castle, king of the castle.
Basically, it's
I have a chair.
I have a chair.
Nice. Ooh la la. Sorry, go
When he
ahead.
goes and puts his bags in the elevator and tries to fucking hunker down for the night. That's a Borat reference.
Borat.
Speaking of movies, so it's best movie trilogies.
Oh no, Hags.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't want to throw hands.
So we are going to start with this movie set. I broke up into its trilogies because it's meant to be viewed as trilogies.
How many options are there?
I went through a ton. I'm just gonna kind of once it gets stale,
Can you
stop.
Can you refresh me?
So do we vote or do we
Yeah,
have to?
yeah.
Oh, good.
So
I was
you
trying to
guys-
think.
Trilogy.
Yeah, so I have a bunch listed here.
Okay, good.
And I'm gonna go. It's King of the Hill, so I'm just gonna keep throwing them at you, and you guys pick which of the two you like better. One stays. We keep going down through the
Okay,
list.
okay.
I'll go until I feel like it's getting.
Okay, I
lost.
like
I feel like
I
I,
like
know
that.
the answer, but they're two different Spider-Man trilogies that
Yes.
you have. Okay,
Oh.
sounds good.
We are starting with the original Star Wars trilogy, so the first three.
Like 4, 5, 6, right?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much, yes. But because I could, because
I know.
my,
I know what you mean,
My
yeah.
argument was like, because I was thinking about it, I was like, there's some movies that have great trilogies, but they make a fourth or fifth movie, and then it becomes not a trilogy anymore. So we'll get to those later. I called those the borderlines ones, where I'm only talking about the first three, but you'll understand once I get going. So we will start with the original Star Wars trilogy versus the Iron Man trilogy.
So
Iron
should we,
Man.
should we go one for one? Like we'll go
So
around.
Zach said Iron Man
Iron Man.
first.
Like I know it should be Star Wars, but personally, it's Iron Man.
I've never watched Star Wars. Iron Man.
So Josh.
Josh is pissed.
Josh
Doesn't
was
matter
gonna
what I
say.
say.
We know your answer, Star Wars. From fact, I would.
But
say
like,
it,
they're
but-
like, they're it's not our era.
Those
Yeah.
movies, man. Episode
That's
4.
just it.
Episode 4 is hard to watch.
It is
It
hard to
is.
watch.
A lot-
5 and 6 are sick.
Five
Yeah,
and 6
are
are
good, but
great. Yeah.
4 is fucking hard. to
4,
watch.
you get through it, you're like, oh fuck. I hope
They
the
should
rest aren't
remake
like
it.
this.
Got Disney remaking a bunch of like Disney princess shit. They should remake the fucking original series of the trilogy. That'd be sick.
So, next one, just to get it over with, then the Star Wars prequel trilogy versus Iron Man.
Okay, same answer.
I go with the prequels.
Iron Man.
I haven't watched either.
The prequels are
Well,
worse.
I've
than
watched
4,
Iron
5,
Man, but I
6.
haven't watched
Are
the
they
other
not?
Star Wars.
I love Episode 3.
I like them personally because I grew up with them.
I watched Clone Wars once, and I wanted to.
Clone Wars is the worst one.
It was so bad.
Really,
one
I
and
think
3.
I think Clone Wars is better than Phantom Menace. Hot take. I do.
Revenge of the Sith is
It's
like my
unreal.
favorite Star Wars movie.
It-
Now, in saying that, I've only watched Clone Wars, and I haven't
Oh.
watched 1 or 3.
Oh,
You gotta watch 3.
Revenge
Watch
of the
3.
Sith is sick.
It has
Yeah.
the greatest, in my opinion, and it not only has the greatest lightsaber fight, it has one of the greatest fights in cinema history.
True.
Like that fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin's crazy.
No spoilers.
Well, he knows what happens.
He's gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it.
2003.
That might be one of our react videos.
20
We
years later,
can
no
react to
spoilers.
that.
That might be one of our
We
react
can react
videos.
to that fight. That'd be sick.
Yeah, because I'd be a first time watching it. I've never seen it.
I've never seen either.
Oh my god.
Also,
first
like-
time wrestling watcher. That'd be a good
That'd be a
reaction.
good one.
Adrenaline. Assault. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, next one. The Dark Knight trilogy versus Iron Man, because Iron Man would have won.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Okay. Now we're getting into some testy waters. So Dark Knight is now in the lead. The Sam Raimi Spider-Man
I
trilogy.
knew this was coming.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
What's the Sam Raimi?
The
Spider-
first one.
original
Tobey
Spider-Man.
Maguire.
Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. So Spider-Man 1's classic, Spider-Man 2's Doc Ock, Spider-Man 3's the black suit, Venom, throat.
Sandman.
Gonna get a bit of dirt in your eye.
Bully
Dirt in
Maguire.
your
I
eye.
really like Spider Man.
Say, do it. Do it. Do it.
We got 2 votes for Dark Knight so far, if I'm not
Spider-Man.
mistaken.
Spider-Man.
From the tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
Guys, The Dark Knight's one of the greatest
It's
movies
Dark
of all
Knight.
time,
Yeah.
let alone
I knew it.
trilogy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Batman.
Spider-Man 2 is
Think about
my
it.
favorite movie.
Compare each one. Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man. Dark Knight is the best Dark Knight.
I
2 trumps. Dark Knight
Oh,
trumps
so-
Spider-Man 2. The
No.
Dark Knight Rises trumps Spider-Man 3, and the Dark Knight trumps Spider-Man 1.
Or the Batman
I'd probably
Begins.
say
See-
no. Spider-Man 1, I would say trumps
See,
Batman Begins.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
The question was the best trilogy.
Yes.
Yeah, so
I think-
but I agree with Zach's
Overall.
thinking. You're comparing the whole pod.
I
right?
think
Yeah.
the Spider-Man trilogy overall is better than the Batman trilogy. I think the Dark Knight's the best movie out of the 6.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
think
That's
I think,
I agree
That's a
with that
fair
too.
take, but I would say Dark
I think
Knight.
it goes Dark Knight, Spider-Man 2, Dark Knight Rises, Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 1, Batman Begins, Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3 is better than Batman Begins.
No, it's
No,
No, it's-
Batman Begins is wicked.
Yeah, it is good. And
Okay.
Spider-Man
Dark
3
Knight Rises
low
is
key.
underrated too, man.
Spider-Man 3 ended it all, but low key was the worst of the 3.
It was.
Oh, it definitely.
I cream my pants as 12-year-old Josh in that
sorry.
theater.
No, Mike as talking was doing. He's very handsy with when he talks, which is fine.
Yeah.
But when you do this.
I know, I got
Most
it.
of this. I think Skateboard does it.
Skateboard
Skateboard
does it too. Yeah.
Yeah, Skateman's like literally.
Trust me, buddy. We've been at it longer than you. We were all the same shit. Like Zach had to have a mic stand. For
I
years.
needed a mic stand up to like 2 weeks ago.
He said it was to not interrupt people, which is just not true.
So
It's not true.
now,
Got the training wheels off.
now we're gonna switch a little
Switch
bit of
the patch.
genres here.
Switch the perch.
Okay, so is that one hill? Or is
No,
it-
no, no, no.
we're
We're still,
going
it's still the same,
hill,
same,
okay.
same vibe. But you know, there's a genre.
So
switch
we
in
got
there.
Dark Knight there.
Dark Knight is still there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it is versus the Cars trilogy, Pixar.
So Dark Knight Rises versus the Cars.
No, like the Dark Knight trilogy versus the Cars trilogy.
I mean, the Cars is great, but I'm going to say Dark Knight.
Life is all.
I'm gonna be honest here. I've only really seen the first Cars movie.
I didn't know.
Gimme,
there was-
gimme. Sorry, I'm going Batman.
I didn't know there was more than one Cars movie.
Yeah, the
Yeah, there's 3.
Okay.
first
so
Cars movie's sick. I just didn't know there was other ones.
Me neither. I want to watch
There's
it now.
2 and 3. It's
Two is
he's
good.
a spy, and 1 it's sick. And
Where do you
he's-
watch this on Disney Plus?
Yeah, probably.
I'm
Disney
watching when I
Pixar.
go home.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Now here's
Ka-chow.
one. Here's one that's gonna possibly switch. Not for me personally, but I know we got some fans. The Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy.
V.
The Dark Knight.
Fuck. I still go with the. Oh, man. See, this is tough.
This is the ones that get your fucking blood pumping.
I'm gonna.
Because I'm going with my compare strategy. I'm going with my compare strategy. The best one of the 3 from Guardians is. Is it 1 or 3?
It's the third one.
Third was
The
so
third one
good.
was so good.
It's the third one.
It's probably the 3rd one. So, and then you're comparing that with Dark Knight. So Dark Knight trumps that. But Guardians 1 is significantly better than Dark Knight Rises and Batman Begins.
Yep, I agree.
But Guardians 2 is worse.
No, it's sick.
I don't think it's better than Dark Knight Rises, but it's way better than Batman Begins. I think overall Guardians wins, but it's literally just because of
More
Batman
consistent.
Begins. It's more
This
consistent.
is I was gonna
Definitely
say.
more consistent.
I
Yeah.
think I'm still gonna say Dark Knight. That's just my personal opinion. However, if I'm going to go back and watch a trilogy, it's gonna be the Guardians one, not the.
Which
Absolutely.
is why
I
the
agree.
question is,
I
what's
agree.
the best trilogy?
So
not
I would
best
say
movie.
Guardians.
Because if it's best movie, The
Yes.
Dark Knight's clearing slate on all. of
Yes,
them.
Yes.
That's
yeah.
just
So
fair.
I'll go Guardians. Actually, I'll switch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we have 2 more, and then we're getting into
Yes.
some what I like to call.
Yeah,
You just completely
Tell
skipped
Josh.
in, Josh.
I'm so sorry. I thought I knew your. I kind of knew your answer.
You know Jails?
Yeah. What's my answer?
Your answer is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Incorrect.
Wow.
No, it's correct.
Fuck yeah. You little fuck.
You can move on.
Okay. Switching genres. Guardians of the Galaxy versus the Mighty Ducks trilogy.
Oh, fuck that. the fucking the triple D.
D3. What a click.
D3 is fucking sick.
Junior varsity.
D3 doesn't get enough credit compared to D2. I like D3 way better than D2, and D2 is better than all the Guardians.
Relax.
That's such a switch on the genre.
Is there a hockey team named after the Guardians of the Galaxy?
I
No.
don't think so.
There is an amusement park ride.
What's the one? What's the one with the triple D? Because that's the first one.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the second or third.
Well,
Third
Triple
one's
D's in
best.
the second one too.
Yeah,
Well,
but
it did,
it-
but
oh,
like,
it
that's
makes-
where you created.
a plot point in the first one, like half the fucking movie's about the Triple D.
After this, remind me to show you guys Danny Heaty.
I was
Heater's
thinking about
tweet.
it. I was gonna bring it up.
I
He's
DM'd
like,
it to
he
Nick
knows-
today.
he
It
knows
fucking
the
died.
How the hell did he know the thickness of that fucking ice to bring a limo on it? And now he's fucking Charlie's mom.
Yeah.
It's like, it's unreal.
Oh, it's so good.
He's
it's a
such
story.
legend.
in
Yeah.
itself.
It's a movie.
We'll pull it
So
up.
he just watched the movie and then tweeted the whole.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
So, final votes. Guardians.
Can you come back to me?
Okay.
I'm going Guardian.
Guardians.
It's Guardians.
Oh, and it doesn't matter then for Zach.
I'd
But
say the Guardians.
okay,
Guardians.
fair. This one's gonna be
Great
tough.
fucking movies though. That was hard.
This one's gonna be tough. We got this one, and then we're
Airbud.
going into a couple borderlines.
High School Musical.
Is High School Musical in the mix?
There's two. I did have it
Nice
written
one.
down. Would you like to go, or are we gonna?
No, you
see-
go ahead.
no,
you,
keep
you
going.
play your game. You play
The
your
reason
game.
I didn't say it is because I knew you'd love it, but everyone else would say whatever other movie was against it.
Get your head in the game.
We can do it. Guardians versus High School Musical. Zach, let me hear it.
No, do your
game,
Do what
do
you
your
have.
game.
Do what you have.
No, I had it written down. I'm just not picking every choice I had.
Okay,
'cause
so
I got like full 35.
Oh.
I'm using like what your vibe is, and I kind of know what you'd say to make it not. I want to pick challenging ones.
Yeah.
I mean,
like I had the Captain America trilogy there. I had Tom Holland, Spider-Man,
I
had
am
a
say
Train Your
Guardians,
Dragon.
but High School Musical does have a sacred place in my heart.
It's an honorable mention.
Fair. Okay. The Lord of the Rings.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
The Lord of the Rings versus Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, Alex, no.
I don't watch very many movies.
Flag.
What?
Mike just flicking. I used to do that all the time too. The last gave me shit.
Well, you
for
think
it.
I'm gonna make sure the phone's still
Flicking
recording.
treasure chest.
That treasure chest needs to get flipped around, man.
Sorry, that's my bad.
I'm waiting. Lord of the Rings versus Guardians, boys. This is a tough one.
I only watched one movie, and it was.
So
from-
you don't see movies.
I don't see trilogies or nothing like this at all. I've been here
You
like.
just spend all your time watching. I think you should leave.
Yeah, basically.
And YouTube.
Basically, but, and YouTube.
Yeah.
Josh, you taking Lord of the Rings?
I know Josh is.
Fuck, that's a hard one, man. Because they're great movies, but the Lord of the Rings is so loud.
But, like,
It's what's best trilogy, boys.
when you think of Lord of the Rings,
Lord of the Rings,
you're thinking of
Yeah,
the trilogy.
I go Lord of the Rings.
They made them in sequence.
Josh gonna hate me. I've only seen the third one of Lord of the Rings
That's
as
just
well.
criminal. That's
And
Two
like,
Towers, man, is unreal.
and I feel like I'm never gonna watch them unless I'm on a flight to fucking like Tokyo and I have like 20 hours to burn.
like, that's
I'm just
fair,
here
but
we
like,
go.
why do you decide to watch the third one?
My dad wanted to go see it in theaters. I was like, I'll go see it with you. And I was like, I don't know what it's about.
To be
though.
fair,
But
I
you
was-
you were 8.
When Harry Potter came out, I went from watching the first 3 to not watching any of them, and then I seen Deathly Hallows Part 2.
I did the same thing.
And then I rewatched all of them again. Like,
I
after
still
the
haven't
fact.
even seen all those either. I'm
Yeah.
brutal for it. Anyway,
Harry Potter
you
is
know,
a little bit overrated, but it is something you should see.
Yeah, I know.
I'd agree.
I
with
agree
Hags.
with you.
Yeah.
I know it should be Lord of the Rings, but I'm going the other one.
You're going Guardians?
Yeah.
Where do you going, Joe?
I'm gonna go Guardians. I only saw one movie out of the 6.
Lord of the Rings.
Tiebreaker. It's Lord of the Rings, boys. This is the great. It's arguably the greatest trilogy
Oh.
ever. Okay, now we're getting into the borderline ones, and this is ones where we have it's a franchise that maybe made one or too many movies. So we're gonna
Fast.
start with Die Hard, but only the first 3.
Lord of the Rings.
I've only seen Die Hard for the first time a year ago, but I know it's Lord of the Rings.
It's Lord of the Rings.
I'm gonna say Die Hard to be different.
Okay.
Continue.
Yep.
Josh doesn't need to answer.
Fast and Furious, the first 3.
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
Fast Furious.
I'm still going Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I knew that was.
I watched those.
I'd watch Tokyo Drift over any of the Lord of the Rings movies,
It's
dude.
not even in sequence, man. It doesn't.
Doesn't matter.
It's the first 3, John. It's the first 3.
Fraud question.
Tokyo! Tokyo!
Josh, totally valid point, man, but I don't care.
Mission
Sick
Impossible, the first 3.
Oh,
Ooh,
Mission Impossible for
are
me.
great.
They are great.
I've actually
Fast.
never seen a Mission Impossible.
I'm going to go Mission Impossible.
I'm
I
going
think.
Mission Impossible.
The new ones, Josh, are fucking
Sick.
They're
sick.
insane.
The newest one's supposedly unreal. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I
Moose
haven't
was
seen
telling me
I
about
want to
it.
watch them. What are they on Crave?
Something.
I think they are on Crave, yeah.
I'm gonna watch them.
Yeah, they are good.
How about,
I went
you
back
watch
and watched
them and
them
we'll
all.
go...
No, they're on Netflix actually.
Oh, are they?
The Mission Impossible one?
Yeah.
There was
how about,
yeah.
How about we plan a day soon, get high, watch them, and then, well, you're going to be on a fucking...
We don't do drugs here.
No, definitely not.
We're all sober.
Anyways, point is, next one. Wait, sorry, did I do the tally right? 1 Mission Impossible, 2 Mission Impossible.
I fast.
Ooh.
What'd you have?
I gotta go fast. I've never seen the Mission Impossible movies.
Oh.
Wow, I didn't think I was going to have to be the tiebreaker here.
You're gonna go fast though. We all know it.
I mean,
You don't ever turn your back on family.
Don't turn on family.
it's Fast and Furious, boys. You can't turn it back on family. Totally right. Totally right. However, this one might get us switching. Toy Story, the first 3.
Man, I don't watch any fucking movies.
Fast.
Never seen Toy Story.
like
Toy Story's pretty.
I might have had it on before in the
Toy
background
Story
or something.
gotta
but
be
never,
the
like-
answer. Buzz,
Toy
Buzz
Story
Lightyear.
3 is a tearjerker, Jail. It's a fucking.
Buzz
It
Lightyear,
is, man.
He's
Toy
the
Story
GOAT.
4 was really good too,
I
man.
cried a lot.
That's
Yes,
why
you
it's
watch Toy
a
Story?
Not all of them. I didn't include. Some of them, the ones that I included in the borderline, weren't just because
Wait,
I
now.
thought the 4th one was bad.
Which one's the incinerator? Is that 3 or 4?
3 is the one where Andy gets rid of them.
Yeah.
In the incinerator.
Yeah, number 4 is where Woody finds Little Bo Peep, and Little Bo Peep's like a free toy.
Yeah, and
then
there's
he-
the crazy Canuck guy
Yeah.
that rides the motorcycle. And
Yeah.
he's
I
like
think
this,
I've seen that.
he's
I
like
haven't seen
he's
that
like
one
this
either, Josh.
Canada toy that came
It's
out and
pretty
he had
good.
like crazy hype and nobody liked him and he's dude, it's hilarious.
Yeah. It's actually pretty.
Toy
cool.
Story
watch that.
4 is fucking.
I'm voting Toy Story.
Can I make a hot take?
Yeah.
I don't think you've said the best trilogy yet.
Well,
in
okay,
my
say
opinion.
it.
No,
and I'll
but
see if I
I'm
got
Save
it.
it for
gonna
the-
come up.
Because I was gonna do my last one here now.
Save it for
Okay,
So I
save
might
it.
have it on the list, but I
Yeah.
haven't said it yet.
Okay, say your last one, and then I'll say what.
I'm going Toy Story
Okay.
Toy Story.
just because it's the first 3 in Fast. So.
If we're doing first 3, the last one I'm gonna do is Shrek.
Oh, that's such a good one too. But what's
there a third Shrek?
Yes.
There's technically 4, but
Shrek the Third, Shrek the Halls.
Shrek 2.
Goat.
Shrek
Shrek
2
is
is
good,
so
man.
And then
good.
Isn't there like
Good.
Shrek? Oh no, never mind. I'm thinking of Lion
I
King.
think
Lion
Puss
King
in
1 and
Boots
a
and
half.
shit.
1.5. Yeah.
Yeah, Puss in Boots.
No, that don't count. That's not what we're talking about.
Puss in Boots had 1 movie.
Yeah, 2.
That was 2.
The second one's supposedly unreal
It's a
too.
new one.
Really?
It's really cool
Came out
supposedly.
this year.
Yeah.
Came out this year.
Yeah, he's like
so.
fighting like death. Like it's a werewolf, and because he has 9 lives.
Kind of like Hags' Dream.
Kind of like my dream, actually. Yeah, really kind of like my dream.
Puss in Boots, like the Shrek shit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
the
is it
same,
so
the
scary?
same Puss in Boots from Shrek.
yeah. He's fighting. So
Is
he's,
he like French and talks like with an accent?
Yes,
and,
yes,
like,
yes. But not.
the
He
same
wasn't
guy.
in my dream.
Yes,
yeah.
the same
Yeah,
guy.
it's
He wasn't in
spin-off
my
movie.
dream.
no, I know, but like now
Puss in
this,
Boots.
this year, like
Yes,
just this
yes.
year
Yes.
past.
Apparently it was great. I
That's
never-
That's
really
fucking
good.
crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So what are we doing?
I'm saying Shrek.
I'm saying Shrek.
Over Toy Story?
I watched more of them.
I'll probably go Toy Story.
Ooh. So Shrek is the king of the. Well, actually, we'll give
I
Shrek a
love
chance
Shrek.
to lose. We'll give Shrek a chance to lose,
What's
and then we're
Mike's?
done.
Yeah.
Mike pick Shrek.
I did pick
No,
Shrek.
but-
No,
my
what's-
my favorite trilogy that you haven't said is the newer Spider-Mans. Like it's just so good.
Oh, I do have that on the list. I just
Yeah.
didn't say it.
I just
Like the
I-
Tom Holland one?
I
Yeah,
just
Tom
yes, I
Holland.
literally
Also,
think
Captain
they're
America.
a masterpiece.
that on the
See,
list as
there's an
well.
asterisk on those for me because it's a part of the MCU.
So that's what I had this argument with a coworker today. He was asking me, and I brought up a couple Marvel trilogies, and I was like, I'll give you if you're just talking as a trilogy. Not all of them deserves it. I said, but to me, not only the greatest movie franchise, but arguably the greatest feat in cinema is the Infinity Saga as a whole. Going
Yeah.
from Iron Man 1 to the end of Endgame.
Agreed.
That to me is
When
a
you watch
feat
it
in- when you watch
chronologically,
it
it's, like,
chronologically,
unbelievable,
whether
man.
you like superheroes or not, whether you like all that, when you watch it, you're like, holy fuck, what did I just like?
Yeah,
When you finish
so
it, you're
good.
like, that's crazy. Like the fact that they pulled
Would
that off.
you argue with me that me saying No Way Home is the best Marvel movie outside of the last 2 Avengers?
It's up there.
I think it's definitely the tip top of the conversation. I think
Guardians 3 dethroned.
Guardian 3
I think-
is pretty good.
I
gotta
think you
say.
can go Guardians. I think you can go Captain America: Winter Soldier as a movie.
that's true.
And
Civil War is really good too.
and Civil
I
War.
love
good.
Civil War. I'd put Civil War over
I
Winter
also
Soldier. That's just my
personally,
personal
personally, I love the tone of Thor Ragnarok. I think that
opinion. I know that
is
movie's just
unreal.
so good. That movie just targets like all
Dude.
audiences, not just superhero
Yeah.
lovers.
They
you know what
had
I
a
mean?
run of like 6 or 7 in a row, man,
Yeah.
where
It
it
was
was
just top
just
tier
like you
movies.
could not top it.
2014-18. It was just that there was no
Oh
business.
my god, it was unreal.
And now you got this phase where Guardians literally saved it.
So between Ultron and Infinity War, and then from Ultron
To Endgame.
to Endgame was like top tier.
Yeah.
Everything
Black
was
Panther
perfect.
came out then too, I think.
Yeah, Black
Ant-Man,
Panther.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. was
Ant-Man,
probably-
Wasp.
take about Black Panther.
I don't really like
Oh.
Black
I think it's
Panther.
overrated.
Guys, it's so good.
I think it's the social justice part of it that kind of brings it
I
over the
think
top.
Michael B. Jordan does such a great job.
Yeah.
as
He's
a
villain
great
in that
villain.
movie.
I wish they didn't.
He's
kill
a
him.
top 5 villain in the
He is.
MCU.
He is for sure. I got one more that I forgot about. Okay, so what do we finish on? Just in Shrek still?
Yeah.
Shrek.
one? So Shrek versus What Are You Doing, Step Bro? The first 3.
The fuck is that? Oh,
It's a porn.
I thought it was like an actual movie. I was like, I've never heard of that before.
That's probably more in the trilogy, is it
No,
not?
well, I said it's the borderline one, so it's just the first 3.
I
Okay?
feel like,
Just
I
the
feel like
first
there's a
3.
lot
Sounds
out
like
there.
a porn genre.
Yeah, just the first 3. The original one when she's stuck in the washing machine.
I'd prefer blacked.
Here we go again.
You know
That's a booking.
You know what's crazy though?
Those are fucked though, because it's like literally, it doesn't say anything. It just says blacked part 56.
So Hags, I'm gonna need you to blur my face out and change my voice and bleep out every time you say Mike.
Change it with bike.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy though, and this is just the truth. I think one of the craziest
To be
people.
fair, I'm gonna go with Shrek. I'll take Shrek.
I think some of the craziest people on this planet, okay? I'm 100% convinced that Jake also does this. I'll say this, okay? The people that leave comments on porn videos are a different
They're
breed
different
of
breed.
human.
What are you doing?
How are you like?
It's-
That's not a real person. That
It's
does
like, oh
that.
yeah, baby, those tits look good. Like, what are you doing with your life?
You're like,
just keep it to yourself.
You're critiquing it. You're like, the camera angle in scene 4 wasn't the best.
Giving
It's
them
like,
like
one,
pointers.
you got to scene 4.
Yeah.
2, I mean, I'm just saying, like,
It's like those 118-minute videos where it's like 6 piled into one, and you got these dudes like live watch partying it at the same time.
I'll respect one porno comment, and it's like, what's her at? If it like doesn't list her name.
I'm not respecting that. I mean,
No?
just find it.
I think that's fair.
I think it's a fair comment.
Yeah,
But just
that's
Josh,
like the fairest
but
of the
Josh,
fair.
that's still, think about this. You still have to mentally be in the headspace to be like, I need to know her for later.
Oh yeah, but
Like,
I don't know.
let me just ask the masses.
Maybe I'm one of the people that comment on for me.
Boss,
Maybe
it's
I'm
cool,
sticking up
right?
for myself.
It's cool, right? Everyone's just like,
Before Hags finishes his thought, you're like, I know what you're gonna say. It's fucking cool, right?
oh, you guys do too, right? Right? Yeah.
Mike is walking out the door next to Josh. He whispers here, I thought it was cool.
I do
1
too.
egg is
Don't worry.
48.
Would you like to buy a pack of 80 eggs? Yes. Should be able to watch a little porn at work.
That's the slogan of this episode. He
Yeah.
commented. Over under Jake comments.
Nah.
I feel like he doesn't watch porn because his religion doesn't allow it.
That could be fair.
I agree with that as well, Josh.
I think there's a 0 chance that Jake doesn't watch porn.
Zero?
0.
Let's
If he-
ask him.
hey, we'll listen, see if he listens to the pod.
Do you know how?
He's not gonna listen to
Do you
the
know
pod.
how horny you would have to be, like, to picture yourself being a virgin at like fucking
18.
18, 19 years
Never
old?
seen a thing.
Never seen anything. Picture that.
That's
Tell
Amish.
me you're not watching porn 3 times a day.
See, not everyone grew up in fucking Foxtrot with Colin Haynes showing you porn in grade 5.
To be fair, yeah, first time watch porn, grade 5.
Dude, I was around the same age. with-
Against my will.
with my
What?
gir- Hey,
Yeah, one of my buddies.
Oh.
what am I?
Just
you wanna
tied
know-
you down,
Hey,
glued your eyes open.
You wouldn't know.
What am I?
You wouldn't know.
All right.
Fun fact. Very similar story with me.
I get it.
My good friend Dutch. He's
Yeah?
the one that showed me.
Of course, it was Dutch. If you had,
He
if you
was-
had to say what one of
He
my
used to
friends do
have
you
a
think introduced
desktop
me to
in the
porn, I
corner
would
of his
say
bedroom,
Dutch.
and he'd close the door and be like, "Look what I found," and then he'd throw it up there.
Remember last pod I said that there was a guy that would walk around in middle school with a boner and laugh and be like, haha, look at that.
It was Dutch?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa! There's a big difference in saying that he was the first person to show me porn and saying he was the boner kid. Whoa.
No, it's not. Dude, everybody walked around with boners in middle school.
Oh yeah, I was rock hard,
Flat
bricked up,
Literally.
24/7.
My dick, my dick was in my waistband wearing my underwear.
Fuck's sakes.
Man,
Oh my
people think middle
God.
school is tough because girls get periods. Man, fucking try having a boner 24/7 and see how you fucking like it.
All the blood rushing
At
from your
least all you
head.
gotta do is throw a fucking tampon in. Like, you gotta be walking around class to class, like, trying to hide that shit.
Yeah, trying to not see.
You're
where
just
the
like,
biggest-
oh, fuck. She's like, I'm gonna come. I gotta get the fuck home.
It's like 5 minutes left of class. You gotta get up. Like, fuck.
Mom and Dad are home when I get home.
He's like, you're like, I gotta drink 2 liters of Mountain Dew, rub one out, then play 7 hours of Black Ops.
Hags walks all over the driveway. Just the anticipation's building. No cars in the driveway. No cars in the driveway.
Sadly, I didn't get that. Mom babysat me the whole year, so never was she a stay-at-home mom. She babysitted me, Moose, and his brother Cole.
Right.
Sadly,
So
I
you
just
guys
had to.
just have, like, a
I just
dirt
had
circle?
to. No, I just used to just go in the washroom.
What's our timestamp
Flag.
at? Are we good?
Flag.
51 minutes.
Yeah, I think we're good.
That's a fucking red. Go out. You leave. Off the pitch.
That's
Off
like
the
my
pitch.
4th yellow here tonight, then follow with a straight red.
I did.
Straight to the tunnel.
So, anyways, that's the second round podcast. If you've listened this far, as always, please subscribe, give us a like. Big shout out to Mike for joining the pod. Hopefully, you guys like him as much as we do.
I like you,
And
Mike.
at the end of the day, if
least somebody
anything
does.
goes wrong, just
My
know at
parents
least
don't.
you're not the guy commenting on a porn video saying, "Hey, baby, you know she likes it dirty."
Goodbye.
Peace out.
Dear Lord.
Mike's like, guys, I don't know about this actually.
Mike's like, I think I'm gonna back up.